Hello, I'm Gedo and today I'm gonna be reviewing your music. Today I have 5 different bands: Nox Aeternum, Factor 8, Down of Ouroboros, Wellwisher and Graveborn. All of these have been user submitted. You can submit your music down below in the comments. Just link your music and just add a little description of what it is, what kind of genre. So let's start off big. Let's start with Nox Aeternum, The Reaction, a higher form of killing album. So, Nox Aeternum is a one-man metal project established in 2013 by Andrew C. Hart. This is, I believe, the third full-length LP album, The Reaction, a higher form of killing. The production is really good, especially considering that it's probably mixed and recorded by Andrew himself, and I have zero complaints about it. Guitars have a very clear sound with just enough distortion, and the drums as well sound great. I didn't really hear the bass that much, but that's not really a problem. So one of the first complaints I got about this album is the title itself and the song titles. They're a little too long. They're hard to remember which song is which. Just shorten up the titles. It's easier that way. It's just more memorable. But in terms of sound, the band you would compare this to is clearly Dissection. Mainly because of the melodic nature of the guitar, very nicely memorable and overall very enjoyable guitar work with great melodies and riffage. Songs overall sound like a mix of melodic death metal with darker melodies, with the classic black metal riffage with power chords and black metal vocals. But even though I really love the melodic stuff, near the end of the album you just feel like you heard everything the album has to offer and riffs kind of start melting together. But the album is able to surprise you along the way with things you don't really expect. For instance, you have Death/Doom like intros, soft clean melodic bridges, and even some post-metal like melodies within, which works great as a contrast between black metal and post-metal. Multiple times I wish the song continued to build upon that intro that was most of the time very interesting, but instead they kind of go back into the power chords, kind of the black metal riffage, which it sounds fine, but it's not that exciting to me as the intros, for instance, which had something unique about it. The songs are dynamic. The average song length is around 5 minutes, I'd say, but it does not feel that long at all. I really like the vocals and the vocal lines. There are a few clean vocals here and there, but those vocals don't really work. They aren't the best vocals. The dynamic of transitions between clean vocals and harsh vocals, that's great dynamic, but the vocals aren't really up to par with the rest of the stuff, unfortunately. My favorite songs from the album are Dancing to the Mellifluous Song of Sorrow, a curling communion of ash and teeth, homage to the mortuary effluvium, and Truth is treason in an empire of lies. You see there, for instance, it's really hard for me to even say the album title with all those words, so I would really suggest cutting down the album title. Okay, now let's get back to the regular scheduled programming where I go over just specific songs. So let's start with Factor 8, The Tower. So the song starts off with a genty type riff, which is a good riff. It's not really my style, but it sounds good, with a smooth transition to the next part where the vocals come in. The vocal effect on that first section of the vocals isn't really that great. I don't really like that vocal section, and neither do I like the next section of the vocals, which is more aggressive style vocal, but the vocals make up for it in the next part, the melodic part of the song, the chorus. The vocals there fit like a charm, man. It just works. That sounds fucking beautiful. I really like the chorus. And the bridge before this solo is also great vocal lines and guitar work. And the solo itself, the first solo, is short and sweet. And they move on into the bridge and chorus, and that works wonderfully. After the second chorus there's a clean section and it sounds really interesting. I wish they would continue that a little further, and it's a nice build up to the solo, which is a great mix of shredding and melodic passages. The breakdown section also has interesting melody on the guitar. Overall, I really enjoyed some sections like the chorus, bridge, clean section, breakdown. Sometimes the vocals don't really fit, but major complaints are just sometimes the vocals don't really fit and the drumming isn't as exciting as I hoped for, you know. But let's move on to Wellwisher Burden. So first thing you will notice is the very thick and industrial sounding guitars, and then the vocals come in. Now this actually sounds like trap metal, like what you would imagine trap metal being, and not Ghost Domain and that. It does sound interesting, don't get me wrong, but I just can't get into the vocal delivery and style. I do like the guitar work and how it sounds fucking massive, and there's a bunch of chuggy riffs with a lot of sound, man. What's not to like in that? To me it sounds very unique and interesting, but not really my style of vocals, you know, unfortunately. Next one, Graveborn, Pathfinder. First of all, the production is fucking brilliant. I fucking love it. Very deep guitar and just a huge wall of sound. The second thing, the vocals are unique, especially high-pitched vocals. But there's actually a lot of variety in the vocals, which is always fucking great in every fucking band, you know. Guitar riffage is very technical, heavy. The breakdown sounds really fucking massive. Love the guitar work throughout the song. Then near the end they surprise you with a melodic tremolo pick riff, which just really fits the song and what the song needs at that time, after the technicality and brutality. To be honest, I'm really struggling to find anything to really criticize about this song. Maybe just that it doesn't seem really original like it's been done before, but that's all I got, man. The next one is Dawn of Ouroboros, Sorrow Eclipse. At the start the tremolo picked melodic riff sounds great, love the melody, but then the verse riff, it sounds kind of messy. But the clean interlude with spoken word vocals sounds good and it's a nice little diversion from the heaviness. The heaviness then returns without the messiness and more catchiness with great vocal lines and lyrics. I actually got goosebumps in that section. I love the slow melodic solo after it. The energy picks up again, but I really think they could have skipped the heavy section and went straight into the clean section after the melodic solo. Clean vocals are great as well and they really fit with the rest of the instrumentation. The second solo is even better than the first one, even the bass gets a little time to shine. Love to hear it. Then there's a clean interlude and it goes back into melodic lead guitar, which has a great fucking satisfying melody that I just fucking love to listen. Then it goes back to post-metal section. It feels satisfying. It has been a little softer for some time now, but when it goes back to the post-black metal section, it feels satisfying since it has been a little softer for some time. I feel like that's how they should have been using those sections more. It's a kind of dynamic between the softer section and the heavy section. But overall, I really enjoy this song. I just love those kinds of dynamics in the song, from slow melodic clean vocals to fucking heavy sections. The post metal melodies work well, but sometimes the black metal riff, it seems a little too much tremolo, you know. But majority of the time those black metal riffs work and they are satisfying contrast. The middle part of the song is amazingly done, with clean vocals and a lot of variety. The solos were really incredible. In fact, I do really like the guitar work and melodies in this song. I also really like the vocals. She is able to do great, clear and powerful harsh vocals and can do beautiful clean vocals. It's a great fucking song, man. I love it, especially the middle part. So this has been a review of 5 bands, 5 at least different songs, and yeah, leave your own music down below. I'll get to it sometime, and yeah, peace.